It's Tuesday, September 23rd, and the Bears finally get a win. They take down the Cowboys. We're going to break down that game and the rest of the NFL Week 3 slate. Let's get to it. What's up, Alex? First off, why did you kill James Conner?
That's the first question you asked me.
Yeah, Bears beat the Cowboys. I don't give a shit. My boy James Conner, one of my favorite players, dies on the field essentially. Not actually, but and if we play the video back, you said, and I quote, "He better count his days." James Conner doesn't have much time left in this league. He's done.
uh, Part of that I said,
Which
but
part?
not the first part. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
But hey, actually, if you really think about it, I saved him embarrassment for the rest of the season.
Yeah. I think he's like
Going out,
happy. I went down.
he was always good, never went downhill before his career ended. But yeah, sucks for him, man. But we'll talk about that. I have maybe a hot take about that. I'll say it now. It actually might be better for them that he got hurt, just because it gives Trey Benson more playing time, and he's their future running back. So, like, you want him to be better. Not like they're not winning this year. Like, their team does not look that good. So, like, you might as well get the younger guy the ball and then kind of pass the torch, if you will.
Can James Conner's ankle exploding help Marvin Harrison catch the ball? That's something we can do. That's something we can discuss later. But more importantly, the Bears, Cowboys. Bears take down the Cowboys. Their first win of the season. You know what time it is? It's victory Uncrustables, baby. Won't take a bite of that. I will be later. Not gonna do it on the pod because I won't be able to talk. So victory Uncrustables for the boys. Huge win. Bears. I mean, maybe it took another injury for them to win the game because they just took out CeeDee Lamb in the first play of the game essentially, and from there, didn't seem like Dallas' offense. They did have a couple. I mean, some decent plays, good yards, but they just shot themselves in the foot repetitively. And the Bears took advantage. Caleb looked awesome, and they get the win.
Yeah. I was gonna say shout Noah Sewell. Yeah, no, I mean, I think you kind of nailed it on the head. I think that even without CD, and the Bears only gave up 14 points, but this game should have been a lot more, should have been a lot closer than it was. I feel like the Bears were giving up a lot of easy chunk plays and it seemed like every drive that the Cowboys had, it was like they could get stuff they want, and then like they would just stall, throw an interception, or like the fumble from Tyreek Stevenson, or it was like that was an amazing play by Tyreek Stevenson, but like they were moving the ball, and then just like something happens where they fuck up. So like box score.
Yeah, box score, the Bears lost. I mean, the yards wise, Dallas dominated. I mean, it was close, I guess, but like they're right there. It shouldn't have been a blowout like this, 16-point, 17-point win.
Yeah. I mean, it was tied 14-14 at some point, and I was getting a little nervous there. I was riding home from a baby shower yesterday. I was just watching the game in the car for 2 hours. So, yeah, and I was sweating a little bit. But, no, I mean, at the end of the day, they won by 17. That's what you can ask for. They needed to win really, really bad. I mean, it seemed like everyone thought the sky was falling on top of them. I told you that I was
in our pod yesterday. Yeah, you said that. You called this win. Yeah, I mean, Tommy last week, and me too, to be fair, where the sky was falling, this team is terrible, they're losing games they shouldn't lose, and it's true, they did. I mean, they lost to the Vikings, who I guess looked awesome this week without but they lost to a J.J. McCarthy Vikings, who were terrible. But yeah, you take on a team like this, and we said like defense needs to play well. They didn't play great, but Caleb picked it up with, almost 300 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Roma Dunze looks like the deal. They're a good 1-2 comp. I mean, it seems like the chemistry's there, which is awesome. I mean, like I said last week, we need that number one receiver to be a dog, and didn't think Rome was like that, but he looked like a dog today.
Except he dropped that touchdown.
We don't talk about the dog. That's hard. Sometimes dogs drop balls, dude. What do you want?
Yeah.
Not perfect.
He got distracted by another ball somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe a dildo flew in the field.
Yeah. But no, I mean, yeah, obviously their connection is growing week to week. I mean, not even like well, first of all, you start with the touchdown. I mean, that wasn't even a design play. I think he said he made him just fall over and just was like, I'm open, so I'm just going to
Mm-hmm.
go. And Caleb saw it right away, hit him in stride, easy touchdown. The one where Caleb was basically right away when he turned was getting hit, and like throwing off his back foot. It was like a 10-yard
Yeah.
to the
Mm-hmm.
sideline, like perfect throw. They were right on target with each other. So yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I mean, they're both top 10 picks in the same draft. Like that's what you kind of hope for. It develops over time, and yeah, I mean, we're seeing it. I mean, it's obviously early, but he's leading the league in touchdowns right now as a receiver. So
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So, I mean, the connection's there, which is great. And then a connection that you asked, I think you said this last week, is Luther Burden. Like, we finally had a Luther Burden sighting, and in a big way. A flea flicker, 65-yard bomb, perfectly thrown ball. From Caleb Williams just needs to be almost getting sacked to throw a deep ball perfect, apparently, because that was right on the money, perfectly on the sideline, got him to get some rack after catch, obviously take it to the end zone. That was an awesome play. DeAndre Swift needs to learn how to flip the ball a little bit better. That was a horrible flip.
dude just launched it to the moon. He's just like Russell Wilson from 5 yards.
Yeah, Caleb's just waiting forever to grab the ball.
Yeah, that but yeah, that was an awesome throw, awesome play. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. But yeah, no, I mean, it was really cool. I mean, I feel like, and you talked about it maybe a couple weeks ago, where you're like, hey, the deep ball hasn't been there. Can you remember one time where you hit like a real deep ball? So I'm gonna hit you with some facts for the season so far that might excite you. If you give me 2 seconds.
You playing rap music in the bowl with that?
I opened up Twitter. Okay, I didn't realize my sound was on.
Got hit with an OnlyFans girl instantly, probably.
Yeah.
Fucking Elon, dude.
Yeah. So this is from Harrison Graham, who's a Bears guy, who compiles some of these stats. So on throws 20 yards or further, he's 7 for 14, which is tied for 7th in the NFL for accuracy. 240 yards, which is 4th in the NFL. 2 touchdowns, which is 5th in the NFL. PFF grade 92.8, which is 7th in the NFL. And he has 6 big-time throws, which is 5th in the NFL. And if you want to go last year, he only completed 27% of throws 20 yards on the field, and he's at 50% this year.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, what we asked for? We might be back, dude. That's awesome. That's actually sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't overthrow the guy or whatever, it's nice. And he was funny too for that play. He said he was underthrowing Luther in practice constantly. He's like, you just kept underthrowing him every time. He's like, just run in the game. I won't underthrow you. He knows himself. He's like,
yeah.
He knows the game. I launched that bad boy.
It's like the camera adds 10 pounds. The game adds 20 yards.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I mean it's exciting. I'm not gonna get the same thing as I was kind of. Well, I was kind of in. Not want to say disbelief, but like last week I was like, oh, no emotion, whatever. But I didn't want to overreact to what was happening. I don't want to overreact to this week either. Obviously, Cowboys defense is fucking poo-poo. Like, their secondary, not good. I mean, we talked about it. Like, their linebackers, not very good. I called Colson Loveland getting 60 yards. He got hurt. He had 30 yards in the first quarter, so around one catch, but. You know, if you extrapolate that out, that's a 120-yard game.
Yeah, probably a touchdown too.
Yeah. So, no, it was good to see everyone involved. DJ got a touchdown.
Cole Kmet had a touchdown.
Got a touchdown. Swift had some bigger plays. Still didn't look awesome necessarily, but he had some good plays. He's always good for like 2 bounce out plays. You're like, oh, nice.
He's a good second back. I mean, they tried giving Manungai a couple of carries as well. He didn't look great either. I just don't know. It's just hard. Like, if you're not a running offense and you get established, it's hard to establish that flow as offensive linemen, I think, too. Like, they haven't run the ball much this year, so I think their run game isn't great. And I think if they ran the ball more, it would start to develop more, and then you can kind of rely on it. It's just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not developed yet, so I just think they're going to struggle for a little bit until they start developing more runs. And they haven't been able to run because they've been down most of the games, or, I guess not really. I mean, they weren't down against Detroit, obviously, but either way, like, they need to develop that game to keep going, to get more carries, and maybe Swift and Manungai aren't the guys either. Like, I don't know, but either way, the run game does need to be improved for sure if they're going to try to compete for anything.
I don't know what Manungai's stats ended up looking like, but that one play where he basically lost 7 yards, it was the greatest 7 yard loss of all
Yeah.
time. But it was like he didn't even need to lose the 7 yards. It would have been like a great 2 yard loss, but then he, I don't know, tried to keep going. But yeah, broke like 3 tackles.
It was nice.
So
He just kept going there. Even the announcer's like, "Oh, there." I think it was Tom Brady's like, "Oh, he's going," and they're like, "Oh, that's terrible." And it's like, okay, you can't be excited when he's doing it, and then be like, "That's awful" when he's not doing. Like when he gets tackled for a 7 yard loss, just one or the other. But yeah, I think that was. I mean, he only had 6 carries, 16 yards. Again, even if it was add the 7, it's 6 carries for 21 yards. Not great. Or whatever, 6 carries for 23 yards. Meh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you take the carry out in general, that's only 5 carries.
Now
it's a lot better.
True. Yeah, 1 carry.
But no, I mean, I think he'll be okay. I mean, he's just slowly getting more touches every game. I think he's got to be the inside back. Swift just can't do it. He's just so much better in space. Yeah. He's actually a good running back in space. But like, you can't just give a guy a ball in space. Like, that's just not how the NFL works. Running back. So
no.
Yeah, obviously you still need to improve there, but yeah, I mean, there's just kind of like a just complete victory from start to finish. Obviously, they, like I said, they tied it up in the second quarter, but started off winning, kind of just cruised in the second half. Everything seemed easy. Like
it was weird, yeah.
Yeah, like this is when we complain about that. Never seems like it for the Bears. But like I said, I'm not going to get too hyped. It's the Cowboys. But still, a 17-point win in the NFL is a 17-point win. I mean, like, you see all these teams, bad teams, competing against good teams. Like, the teams are a lot more closer than you'd think. And the Bears weren't even projected to win this game. So, like, you can't go now and be like, well, it's the Cowboys, you know?
Yeah, again, like I said, CeeDee Lamb is a big down. I mean, that's a big loss for the Cowboys, which it probably changed the game a lot. But yeah, either way, like you said, that's a 17-point win where they still had George Pickens. They still have, I mean, Jake Ferguson had every catch imaginable, basically every catch in the game. He had 13 receptions. Insane for a tight end especially. And then, like I said, the Bears defense, they basically bend don't break, right? They let up a ton of yards, we mentioned. But 4 takeaways, 3 picks, and, I mean, red zone picks as well. And then that takeaway from Tyreek Stevenson was sick. So, like, it was a complete win. I mean, throughout the whole game. Like, again, you can give up those yards, and if you have the turnovers, which is something we always talk about, like, they never get the takeaway, they never get the pressure, they had 2 sacks, they never get the sacks. I'm fine with that. Like, I'll take that all day.
Yeah. And just speaking about, like, pressures and sacks, like, we shit on D-line, and I'll give them their flowers this game. I mean, I feel like they definitely played better. Sweat seemed to have some life in him this game. Jervon Dexter had 6 pressures, I think, in the game. Going against Cowboys, O-line is solid.
Not bad,
it's not like it's bad. So definitely want to give them credit. I can't just shit on them all the time when they have a decent game and be like, don't mention them at all. But no, I mean, it's a good game. And then after the game, I don't know if you saw Tom Brady and like them commenting about the flea flicker. Ben Johnson had no emotion when they scored.
Yeah, Ben Johnson's a psychopath, dude.
Yeah, probably like the most exciting play the Bears have had outside of like Justin Fields runs in like 10 years. And just nothing. He's like, I've done this before.
It was like we talked about it in a second. Jalen Hurts with the Eagles, like just stone faced. It's like, I mean, it's a good thing though. I mean, those guys are animals, right? Jalen Hurts is just a winner. That's what we know. So like, Ben Johnson's just a winner. He expects it. So I'll take a psychopath as a coach all day. A good psychopath.
Yeah. When you said that, you're like, face like started glitching out. You said psychopath and it started glitching. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I'm in like a simulation right now.
Yeah.
like I just got a clue that you're the psychopath.
That gets sent off me.
Yeah.
Just after the game though, them giving the game ball, Caleb almost overthrowing Ben Johnson. That was tough. That was a tough look. I saw the comments like he almost overthrew the game ball, which is funny. Yeah,
it was kind of fun. It was a swift pass, basically.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just a loft up in the air, underthrown.
He's like, they found me success. I'll give this one to you right back. So, yeah, no, it was just cool, man. Happy they won. They're playing the Raiders next week. So, I said it last week. They should win the next. They're going to win the next 2 games. Don't get too hyped about it. We'll see what happens after the bye. I don't think they're playing great teams after the bye either, but.
Yeah, you got Washington, they looked really good yesterday. Then you got New Orleans, who's very beatable. So, like, those 2 games, I would say maybe a split. And if anything, 2-0. But I would probably say a split, especially if Mariota's starting, like I said.
Yeah.
He won't be. No, I'm excited for the Bears. I mean, like I said, don't get too up with the wins and too down with the losses, but it feels good to actually have a win where you felt like everything was easy, which is something we haven't had in. I mean, we get once in a while, but it feels like it's forever.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone commented on it, but did you see the Caleb Williams like on the field interview after the game where they were talking about like how did you how did it feel like for the win and stuff, and he's like, you know what, and he's like started thinking, he's like, it was the preparation. He had to say it. He was he's like, he wanted to say himself,
Yeah.
and he's like, it was what the team did.
And Johnson's just staring at the sideline, just like,
yeah,
just staring him down, like, you know what the answer is. Don't say it was you.
yeah, it was so funny.
That's hilarious. Did you see anything about Eberflus after the game? I didn't see anything. They don't really mention him other than just tough if you're a Cowboys fan. But I didn't see, I think I shook hands with Caleb. That's about it. I didn't see anything crazy.
No, I didn't really see anything with him. I mean, obviously I saw all the jokes and this is the first time he helped Caleb get a win.
That's
stuff
good
like that. But yeah, no, nothing directly about him except Cowboys fans complaining, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to complain when your defense looks as bad as they do, so 100% understand that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, we can move to Thursday. We'll move backwards to Thursday night because we didn't cover that. Dolphins at the Bills.
Oh, wait, real quick. Free hot dog at the Wiener Circle.
True. Get yours
because of Caleb Williams.
4 touchdowns.
Right here, baby.
They probably are so upset.
Yeah.
Like, no, he gets 4 touchdowns. Gets it easy.
Yeah. All right, sorry. Continue.
No, good. Dolphins, Bills. Thursday night. Again, this game was a little while ago, so I don't really remember all the facts. I just know Dolphins looked not bad. Like, they hung in there, right? I think the Bills had a big fourth quarter, 10-point fourth quarter. But, Tua actually looked okay. The A-Chain looked good. Josh Allen didn't look great, but, in the beginning, then obviously second half looked awesome. I don't know. Weird game. I guess it's still a 10-point win for Buffalo. That's really all I had.
Yeah, Tua looked fine, but he played so safe.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, how many catches did Devon A-Chain have? On behind the line of scrimmage, 20.
Yeah.
It seemed like.
12 catches, and that doesn't include the ones backwards that were throws, probably.
Yeah. So, and someone said this, and once they said it, I don't remember who it was, and I completely agree with it. It was that the Dolphins played probably as good as you wanted to, that you could possibly expect them to play, and they still lost. So that's just how that's just the Dolphins. You can't really expect them to do anything this year, especially against good teams like that, like the Bills and stuff. Not like the Bills played great.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the worst the Bills have played, and they still, again, 10-point win's a 10-point win.
Yeah. I will say Keon Coleman maybe a little bit of a facade. That one quarter he had. I don't think he's done anything outside of that one quarter.
Yeah, it's been the Dalton Kincaid show, and Khalil Shakir is kind of like the guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's weird. Josh Allen, for being so good, it doesn't seem like what receiver would you take from him? I don't know. Like you said, Keon Coleman, is it Khalil Shakir, is it Dalton Kincaid? I don't know. It's he spreads the ball around so well that there's not a single person you key on, which is impressive. Good credit to him. He doesn't really have a number one, and he's still just awesome. And then James Cook is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, his weapons are basically the O-line.
Yeah.
And James Cook, yeah.
It's not bad, though. You save money on the guys that are outside, right? Like we said, Jamar Chase got paid so much, and that takes up so much. But you can get 2 great offensive linemen with the same money he's making. And then if the quarterback is Joe Burrow or Josh Allen, you can kind of make do with what you have. It's not the worst strategy.
And just you're not even on offense, but it's the defense more. Like you saw the Bengals, that's their problem. They have nobody on defense. So, yeah, it just gives you a lot more flexibility. Especially, I mean, he does so much on the ground. I think it might be understated how much he does on the ground because everyone's like, oh, who's the best rushing quarterbacks? And it's, Lamar and, Field. But, he scores, 10 rushing touchdowns every year. And it's not like the tush push.
No, it's it's big boy runs. It's crushing linebackers. It's it's setting the tone. Or people don't want to tackle him too. Yeah. They're like, I'm gonna get fucking bowled over by Josh Allen. If you're a corner, a little corner, you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
Which isn't good for Josh Allen, but it's definitely a weapon.
Yeah, and basically, I I realized from this game the AFC East is back to being the AFC East, dude. Just one dominant team, and there's everyone else's ass.
Yes.
Like, how does that keep happening?
I don't.
I get it. The Jets and the Dolphins are just so bad franchises, but
yeah, they have like one peak year out of like 7, and then like, okay, cool, and then that's it. And then now the Patriots for so long. Now the Bills have a little bit. I guess it was the Bills in the '90s too. So it's just gone Bills, Patriots, Bills.
Yeah,
just funny.
When is the Jets' turn? You know, never.
Jets fans are wondering the same thing.
Hey, we're in the same boat, so we can joke, you know.
Yeah, we are basically the same franchise.
We've been in the same boat. I don't know if we are anymore. Hopefully not.
You don't want to be in that boat. I mean, they're taking our sloppy seconds. It's like I can't imagine it. They're like, hey, Justin Fields, that's our guy. When he has been our guy in years.
Yeah, when you were a starter for 2 different teams in the past 2 years and they both didn't want you anymore, it's not a good look.
No. And then replacing 2 different ways from a rookie versus like a 45-year-old man. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Also, this fucking hair, like I'm like trying to
Mine's
stuff
doing the same
it under
thing
my hat, and it just keeps not going. All right, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. So we can move over to the Sunday slate again. Back to Colts at Titans. Again, I'm trying to keep it 1 to 2 things here. Colts, Daniel Jones. I guess the Titans, he's for real.
Allen 2.0.
He's for real, dude. He's so good. Josh is. He's running the ball well. He's a big boy, and he's accurate. And then you have the run game with Jonathan Taylor, which just alleviates so much pressure from him. It's like having Saquon back. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's been awesome. You mentioned it before, he got shit on a few years ago or last year, whenever, and he's silencing the haters for sure because 3 touchdowns, 102 yards, averaging 4 or 5 yards a carry. Unreal. 5 yards a carry, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like you said, we've seen Daniel Jones be competent in the NFL. Like, even you could say, like, play well in the NFL. And when was that happening? It was when Saquon was doing really good for them. And then you add Jonathan Taylor. So it's similar situation. Oh, but then you also have a great offensive line. Oh, also you have an unreal rookie tight end. Also you have good receivers. So it's like, I'm sure that's just helping him. Like, it's just personnel. We've talked about it ad nauseum, but like the personnel is just so much different. And like, we hype up these quarterbacks when they have great teams and they do well. Like, you have to hype up him now because like you have to get the same energy. It's like, what would Joe Burrow look like on a bad team? Like, I'm sure he'd still be good, but like if you don't have those receivers, like, is he going to be a Joe Burrow? Probably not. Like, he's probably not going to be that good or looked at like that. I think it's just unfair to guys that aren't great immediately. I feel like media, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like the Bakers, like how much does Baker have to do before he's considered a top quarterback? You know, like
he's still fighting for it, and he finally has a good team around him.
Yeah, how much does Mahomes not have to do to not be considered a great quarterback anymore? I mean, he doesn't look good for you. I mean, they've won, but like he hasn't looked awesome for multiple years now. So, shout out Daniel Jones, man. He's the best. Not the best.
Our guy, dude. I'm glad. Again, we're gonna have one take here that you're gonna mention in a little bit that was way wrong about Michael Penix, but like our takes have been, we're hitting at a good rate. So I feel good about it. Again, I feel good about Daniel Jones being the number 1 Daniel Jones podcast. The Colts are 3-0, and they look like Texans look terrible, so they're probably gonna be division favorites.
Who else in the division is even competent? Jaguars. I don't even know.
No, I wouldn't say competent. They're the opposite of competent. I think they did win. They won, but against the Texans. So they beat the incompetent Texans 17-10.
Yeah. So I don't trust the Jaguars to do really anything. Titans, we'll talk about them. They're a fucking mess.
We're talking about it now. I mean, they lost to the Colts. I mean, and they look terrible. Like Cam Ward, I think is solid, but again, they just don't have anything. Their offensive line, which we thought was good, terrible.
Yeah. I was going to say, I thought their offensive line was better than people thought. Wrong. Raiders, same thing. I was like, no, this offensive line is better. I'll get to the Raiders in a second.
We're not 100%. We're not 100% prediction guys. If we were, we would probably not be doing a podcast with 100 views. So,
if that.
Yeah, I'm rounding up. That's
our best day.
I'm rounding up a good amount.
I'm rounding up 100.
Our clips get a good views. Some. But yeah, again, I don't think the Titans they're not good. They have Cam Ward. I mean, they're the number one pick team for a reason. So they'll probably be there again, and maybe they'll get some weapons. Maybe they can trade the first pick if they get it. Good for them.
Yeah, they're just that's just what it is. I mean, there's really not much to say about them. Cam Ward doesn't look great, but doesn't look bad. I don't think he's the issue. I don't really know. I didn't watch the game in full detail, but I heard a lot of people complain about coaching, like play calling and stuff like that. So Callahan could be on the hot seat, seeming like at least a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't pull him mid-season, especially with a rookie quarterback. I think that's stupid. Especially he's only in his second year as a head coach too, so figuring stuff out. And like you said, it's a shitty team like to begin with. So I don't know. They're just they might be fighting for what's his name?
Arch?
No, Ruben Bain Jr. from Miami. He's a stud D end.
Probably. I mean, if they're the first pick's gonna be Arch, most likely. Even though how bad Arch is doing, dude. Or the guy from Oklahoma, I guess. Arch is gonna be a top 5 pick. I book it here. Arch is a top 5 pick
for sure. You're gonna be
probably
Arch.
Arch is gonna be a top 5 pick.
At this rate.
I mean, dude, you always do this. We're like, oh, who knows? And then when it comes to draft time, they're like, it's just quarterback. I think last year was the first time it wasn't quarterback.
Yeah. Well, I don't think 3 quarterbacks go.
No, I wouldn't say quarterback. I was just saying like in general.
Yeah, I
it's usually a run on quarterback, and then maybe a D. Like a Titans will pick a defensive player.
There's usually 3 quarterbacks to go in like the top 10 or so.
Yeah, and the other ones are like I said, the defense guys will go in between. Yeah. The teams that already drafted a quarterback the year before and hoping their guy's their guy. Like I guess the Bears.
Yeah, exactly. Titans next year.
Mm-hmm. So that's what they're gonna be. Okay, we can move over to Bengals at Vikings, and oh boy, is JJ McCarthy that too? Yeah, or is JJ McCarthy on the hot seat?
Or is Isaiah Rodgers the best defensive player of all time?
Probably all 3.
I think he might have had the highest grade ever in PFF history, 99.9 for the game.
Really? He
had an interception, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 touchdowns. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, not bad.
Pretty good.
Jesus. I think that's the second time he had 2 touchdowns, too. I heard him complaining about it, something like that. I don't even know. But, insane. Again, is that Jake Browning just terrible? I don't know. For the Bengals, you have to trade for someone instantly, right? Like, it's Kirk Cousins' season, for sure.
Yeah. I know people have, joked about it. I honestly think Jameis should get an opportunity.
Yes.
He'd be so fun on this team, and, I think he could win with what... he's, the perfect quarterback for the style of the team that you have. You know what I mean? It's, all or nothing kind of team.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put up points on offense. Who cares about your defense? If he's throwing pick sixes, it doesn't matter. The defense is going to give it up anyway. So, you might as well just keep ripping it, So
I mean, they just gave up fucking 48 to Carson Wentz. I mean, I guess it's most of the defense's fault, sure. But, again, this is the pick 6 game. This is, Jameis's worst game is right here.
Yeah.
This is, your floor is Jameis.
Yeah. Jordan Mason did do really good, too. I don't want to overlook him. I think he had, 120 yards or something close to that. Which maybe kind of similar to what I was saying with James Conner. It's maybe it's good that Aaron Jones is hurt, almost. Give the guy that's playing better the ball, the younger guy, even though he's not really young. I think Jordan Mason's sneaky old as well. I think he's 27 or something like that.
Is he a rookie too?
No.
No, he's not. He's 26. He's 26 only.
From the Giants, or not Giants, the 49ers in the offseason.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's 26, so not that young, but not super old.
Yeah.
A lot of tread left
for a running back,
Yeah. For getting his first shot.
Running back, you're like, ooh.
Getting his first shot, you're like, ooh, this is old.
Yeah. But yeah, really not much to say about this game. It was a fucking cakewalk for the Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings defense is they're good. I don't know, we talked about it. They looked bad against the Bears, but they have times, but they shut them down at the end, and since then, they've looked awesome.
Yeah, the Vikings defense is just good. It's just a good defense. It's been good. It's the top 3 defense, probably top 5 at worst. So
yes.
And they kept most of their guys too. It's not like it's a new flush. I mean, they have guys in the interior that are new, but they've been producing right away. So, yeah, good team. Unfortunate, they're in the NFC North, of course. But that's just the burden we pay, not to be in the AFC East, I guess.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But to be fair, if we were in the AFC East, we would just be one of the bad teams.
Yeah, it'd be like the Jets and the Bears are the same guys.
Yeah.
We just replace the Dolphins essentially.
Yeah.
The last question I had for this game is Brian Flores going to get another shot at coaching, a head coach?
Yeah. He will.
So much stuff. I mean, he went out bad with the whole Tua situation. So
I think he's still like. I think that like. I don't think that's even finished. I think he's still like in a legal thing with the NFL about that. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I haven't heard
dragging on so long, but I could be wrong. It could be completely wrong. I still think it's ongoing. So I don't know if a team. I mean, he got interviews, right? Didn't he?
I assume so. You got to get this one.
I would assume after this year, he's gonna get a job if they continue to be good.
Yeah, I mean, the two, like I said, top 5 defense 2 years in a row, and I gotta imagine that trumps over whatever's happening with the Tua shit.
Yeah, and it's not just like having a top defense. It's like they're pinning that on him. Like, look at the pressure he's dialing up. Like the things he's changing. It's not like, oh, we have all these great players that are just really good.
Well, yeah, even the Bears game, they said how the first half he didn't blitz much, and the second half he just turned it on, and that kind of seemed like to surprise the Bears, which doesn't happen to a Ben Johnson team, you'd assume. So yeah, it seems like it's all him.
Yeah. Also, you said surprise, and your face glitched out again. So I don't know what's happening. I need to leave.
That's whenever I talk about Ben Johnson, surprise and psychopath. Just
yeah, he's watching. Jesus Christ, he's an AI.
he consumes everything.
Yeah, that's why he had no emotion on the touchdown. You just, expected this.
Exactly. Yeah, you already ran simulations. You knew.
Yeah.
Okay, moving over to this game I didn't watch much of. Steelers at the Patriots. Steelers win. What'd you say?
Same. Didn't watch any I don't even know if I've watched a second of this game. I think maybe I saw the touchdown from Rodgers to
DK.
No.
Or Calvin Austin.
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks in a row. You forgot Calvin Austin's name.
I can't remember it. I don't know why. And I used to. Yeah. Fuck. Sorry. So, if this goes to Calvin Austin, my apologies. You're a good player.
I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't watch much of this game. I have nothing else to talk about. Steelers, I mean, Patriots are bad. We know that. Patriots need to know they're bad. Patriots fans need to know they're bad. Drake May isn't their savior yet. He looks fine at times. He looks bad at other times. He's young. They need weapons.
Yeah, I mean,
they spent so much on a defense, but their number one receiver is Stephon Diggs. And maybe
their number one receiver is fucking Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
Still, somehow. Every year, we're adding more guys, and Hunter Henry just still keeps producing little by little. It's weird. But no, if you actually look at the box score, it's like Patriots actually dominated this game, but they just had 5 turnovers. Ramondre Stevenson, 2 fumbles. I think
he talked
maybe 2 other fumbles, and then Drake May threw an interception. So kind of similar-ish, not even similar to the Bears game, but where it probably should have been a different score. I feel like the Steelers, not good either.
No.
I think you said the Patriots need to realize that. I think the Steelers also need to realize they're not good. You beat the Jets and the Patriots, who are probably top 10 worst teams.
Probably, 2 of the top. That's crazy. The whole division sucks except for the Bills, like you said. But yeah, I mean, literally probably 2 of the 5 worst teams in the AFC.
Yeah,
if not worse than that. And then when they did play Seattle, they got smoked. So tough.
Seattle.
I might be wrong. That's actually something I'm wrong about. Seattle looks awesome, which we'll get to. Yeah, that's all I had for this game. You want to move on to Texans at Jaguars? I know we talked about that a little bit already.
Yeah, sure. Texans are abysmal.
It's bad.
I did never expect them to be this bad. I mean, I literally picked them for my Urlacher.
Yeah.
I think
I lost 2 Urlachers actually, so no worries on your part.
I lost 2 as well.
Oh, so. I did. There we go.
Well, I was freaking out because I saw 2 teams losing, and I was but then I saw
Packers is mine.
And I was like, the Packers lost. Cause I saw the 2-1 pop up on the screen for the Bears game. I was like, I don't think they won.
Yeah, which I'm glad. I'd rather the Packers lose than me lose my Urlacher than that. I don't care. I'll put on the bald cap for that. Just because it's a hilarious loss. It was a loss to the Bills. I'd probably rather one of my Urlacher. A loss to the Browns, comical. We have a week to make fun of them for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jaguars. Like you said, Texans are just bad, and this is the point where it's like, I didn't want to blame C.J. Stroud because I mean, the offensive line's still horrific, but C.J. Stroud doesn't look good either.
No. And they have nothing on offense. Even Nico Collins, I think, fumbled at the end of the game. I mean, obviously he's a pretty good receiver, but like coming into the year last year too, I was like, this guy could be pushing for a top 5 guy, and he just doesn't look like it anymore. Like, I mean, he's still really good, but like he's just not dominant. And that's I think we mentioned it coming into the year. It's like you're relying on him solely because you have nothing else. Like you put up nothing on the O line. You drafted a couple receivers. You're not really getting involved at all. Your tight end is Dalton Schultz, which is okay, but like
it's Cowboys reject.
Man. Yeah. That's literally like if you're making like a team that's just like you just get a base tight end, just that's Dalton Schultz, you know? He pops up there. Anybody could be that spot.
You're like we'll be drafting a tight end sometime soon. Just get Dalton out there.
He's fine for now. Yeah.
You have 3 good receivers. Dalton can just set some blocks. Yeah, and then like you said, they drafted a running back, and like Woody Marks is not even like you had to have known Joe Mixon was hurt, so you bring in Nick Chubb. Obviously, you drafted Woody Marks. Woody Marks is a pass catching running back at best. Yeah. Like he's not a kind of bell cow. Yeah. So like, yeah, and you got him set. So like, you don't have a running game either. So like, you're not helping anything here. It's just Nick Chubb trying to survive, and he's like you said, pretty washed in terms of he's not the same Nick Chubb. Maybe he can get 100 yards in a game, but not with this offensive line.
We haven't talked about this team, but honestly, it's a pretty good comparison. Actually, well, we just mentioned him. Who do you think's better, or the Texans or the Browns? They're like the same team.
The Browns have more weapons.
I know.
Browns are better. Yeah,
like,
they're the same team. I don't know if they are. I think just C.J. Stroud's better than. That's why you think the Texans even have a chance. If you said Joe Flacco's on this Texans team, it's the Browns. If you switch this to quarterbacks, which is saying a lot, but you switch to quarterbacks, it's the Browns by a mile.
Yeah.
I mean, Quinshon Judkins looked awesome. Jerry Jeudy's still a fine receiver. Njoku's still solid. I think their other tight ends are pretty decent. Like
Fannin, yeah.
Yeah, Fannon's decent, and it's like their offensive line is still better than the Texans, even though it's not like what it used to be. And their defense looks awesome at times. And it looked awesome. Their Browns defense is awesome.
Their run defense is phenomenal. We don't have to dive into them right now, but yeah, I wanted to throw that question at you because it's sad. You're the Texans. We're still the Browns now, and you had just think about you made the playoffs. You made the playoffs last year. Yeah, and then you look this bad, and nothing's really changed except you just let guys go. Like you didn't get better. What the fuck?
No, C.J. Stroud's still on his rookie contract.
Yeah,
And I mean, you still have a defensive guys you drafted number 1 overall, or number 2 overall.
Who have you been paying? Like you are paying Daniil Hunter. I don't know if maybe one of the corners is getting paid now, but like
probably a top guy, whoever that was, I forget his name.
Who else? Like, how do you not have anybody on your team?
They have $51 million in total dead cap. Why? Daniil Hunter, Derek
Stephon
Stingley.
Diggs,
Maybe. Who's their dead cap? Injured reserve, not much. And, I don't know. Doesn't say dead cap. Oh, dead money. Yeah, Stephon Diggs, $16 million. Larry Tunsil, $15 million. Shaq Mason, 5. So you have just that's tough to have those 3 guys just nothing. But they still have $10 million cap space. You could not easily, but you could add someone for $10 million like that you need to add. Like I don't know. It's not great, obviously, but you need to add something, or you needed to. It's too late now. You're fucked. Especially with the Colts starting the way they did. Like, this was the one division where, other than maybe the AFC East, like, again, the Colts, you didn't expect them to be this good. You had a stranglehold on the division. The division's terrible.
Yeah. If you just go back and look at, like, division winner predictions, 99% of them had to have been the Texans.
I think it was us, too. We might have joked the Colts, but no, we had it as the Texans for sure.
I've literally probably said, haha, no way the Colts.
Yes.
like, at the end of the day, haha. Like, no.
Yeah, like, unless Daniel Jones is awesome, no way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know where they go from here. I mean, we might be talking about firings. Like it's that bad. Like I.
Yeah, you might have to do it and bring an offensive coach in. Honestly, nothing against. I mean, I liked D'Amico Ryan. I think he was fine. But he just you got nobody around you. Like don't help. The GM did not help you one bit. Like, that sucked for him because their defense was supposed to be good. They're not terrible, I guess. I don't know. It's just there's nothing. There's nothing. Like your defense is supposed to be good. They have good players. They're okay, but your offense is just horrific. Sorry.
I I have a maybe I have a random question that might be true. Do you think he's just sad because his best friend Micah Parsons got traded? So you can't talk to him anymore?
Yeah, their pod's struggling, dude. That's probably a good source of income for him. He's probably making a couple hundred K from that pod. Yeah, sad, poor guy. He probably sees him go to like a great team too. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
He's just stuck.
Yeah.
Stuck throwing
tough,
to only
dude.
Nico Collins and fucking Nick Chubb.
That's what he gets for fucking Lil Brewing, Caleb Williams.
True, ever since that moment, everyone pulls it up. He's not good, so
No.
get fucked.
Yeah.
But nothing against CJ Stroud. I don't mind. He's a good
He's
guy.
like a nice guy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can go to Falcons at Panthers. Michael Penix, what was the quote?
Michael Penix, hey, I predicted it to the T. Michael
True.
Penix coming out game. He came out of the game.
He did come to the game, yeah. It was coming out game. He's Kirk put some tape up there.
I can't believe that they're so bad. I can't believe he's so bad. Like I thought there was like part of me that was like he might be the best rookie quarterback or like from last year. I'm like he seems accurate. Like teams seem to be playing better with him. Like seems to have like a little dog in him, when he needs to. But Jesus Christ, man! Like, yeah, he hasn't been that good. I mean, how does an offense with Bijan Robinson, fucking Drake London, Darnell Mooney, a good offensive line, put up 0 against the Panthers, who looked like ass the last 2 weeks? Come on, man!
You forgot Kyle Pitts. They have a good tight end too, and he's the one that
I
gets
didn't
Kyle
want to
Pitts
mention
work.
Kyle Pitts. He's the only one that makes Kyle Pitts good. Yeah.
Which is still like, I mean, that just shows how good he's been. Yeah, I don't know, man. It does not make any sense. And I guess credit to the Panthers and Bryce Young for. I don't know, Bryce Young didn't have that good stats. I don't know. Like, they weren't that good. Their defense just died. I don't get it. Their defense was nothing. We talked about their defense. Like, it had guys, we had names, but they just couldn't put anything together. And then they 30 burger shut out the Falcons.
And then Falcons 2. You get rid of Younghoe Koo. John Parker Roma missed 2 kicks this game.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it doesn't matter at the end of the day, but like that's tough. Like that mentally hurts you.
It didn't matter, but the first possession, you had a field goal try and they missed. I mean, they missed 2 field goals in the first quarter. That mentally fucks you, probably for sure.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you missed again. Like if it was like the fourth quarter, you're down 33, you missed. You're like, fuck, that just sucks. That's just God hating us. Like you missed. I mean, how far are these field goals? The one was 49 yards. That's an 80% make in the NFL probably. And the next one was, I think it had to be short. It was 55 yards, so pretty far. But like, again, it's 7-6 after the first quarter.
Yeah.
And I think one was off a turnover because I don't even see what happened here. Did they fumble the punt? I don't know. Somehow they got the ball back. But either way, like that's tough to miss those field goals.
Yeah.
It does demoralize you.
Yeah, for sure. So, Younghoe's still on the market. Bring him back.
Yeah.
They could steal Jake Moody off the Bears practice squad.
True. Yeah, sign him off there. Have to give him a spot. I mean, that's going to be the demoralizing feeling of the coach. I thought that in the 49ers game. The 49ers ended up winning because of a field goal. We'll talk about it. Like, if you're the coach, you get rid of the kicker, you bring in a new kicker, and he misses those, you're just like, fuck. Like, you're just like, you have no control. It's not your fault. Like,
yeah.
That's just the one you can't control, really. And you're just like, damn it.
Yeah, it's not like, you have to get rid of him. You can't just let him keep going. We've seen it happen. We saw with the Bears. Like, it's an issue. You got to get rid of him. Like, you can't let it bite you in the ass when it really matters. So, sucks for the Falcons. But I mean, they suck. It looks like, I don't know. I'm always like the believer in the Falcons. Like, I look at the roster and they're so good. Like, this team should be good. And then They make me believe a little bit. Slap me next time I say Falcons might be better than we think, please.
I don't know. They beat. I mean, again, it was JJ McCarthy. So maybe JJ McCarthy is the reason, but they still beat They whooped the Vikings last week. So like, it wasn't a bad game, but I don't know. I don't know what to believe of this team because they lose the. I mean, losing to the Bucks is huge in terms of just standings. And then you said you beat the Vikings, which is like, oh my god, they beat the Vikings, crazy. Excuse me. And then this is just like, I don't know what to believe now. So yeah, give me one more week. I'm gonna believe in the Falcons. I'm not gonna slap you. I'm gonna believe in them one more week. But this hurts.
I have
This
one
hurts
more
bad.
stat before we. Yeah, I have one more stat before we go into the next game. Bryce Young in his career, his record is 7-26. Terrible.
Oh yeah, it's not good.
He's 3-1 against the Falcons.
That's all. That's actually amazing
Almost half his wins are against the Falcons. That's so hilarious.
for having like a 33% win percentage. Yeah, it's tough, dude. Not even.
Yeah, not
Way
even
worse.
25%. Like worse than that. Actually,
Yeah. That's a bad. That's tough.
that's tough if you're the Falcons. But we can move on.
No, yeah, it's a good way to end it for Falcons fans. All right, moving over to I would say. I mean, there's a lot of good games. And I think I mean, this is how it was. The 12 o'clock games were all kind of crappy. The first half of most of the games are all basically blowouts, and then it got pretty feisty at the end. And this is one of the games that was a blowout, 26-7. Rams at Eagles, and the Eagles just turned it on. Comeback win. I think they had 2 blocked field goals. They had the blocked field goal to seal the game. Tough for the Rams, but yeah, Jalen Hurts. He's the one I was talking about. Psychopath on the sideline. Just watch that blocked field goal and just stone face. Give me him versus Ben Johnson staring competition.
Hey, when you expect to win, nothing excites you.
I guess.
I mean, what did you say? He's like, I don't even know what the stat was, but it's like 17-0 now. His last games, start to finish, something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's tough if you're the Rams. I mean, you're dominating, like you said, the first half.
They were dominating, dude.
And then Eagles just turn on. We joked getting Jalen Hurts get 200 yards. They had like negative yards in the first half or something like that.
They had
Crazy.
negative passing yards, including sacks. They had negative passing yards.
Yeah, and then he puts up, I think, over 200 in the second half. So he can do it when he really needs to, I guess. But
hey, maybe AJ Brown's a good receiver. I don't know. Maybe Devonta Smith also pretty solid to throw to. Like, yeah, I think I saw on the side.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw on the sideline. I think Nick Sirianni started yelling at the offensive coordinator, like, get more aggressive, basically. Because, yeah, I think it's a team where they're good, they're dominant, and then but when they're down, you need to throw the ball, and they haven't done that all year, really throwing the ball. I mean, they've been dominating with Saquon or Jalen Hurts, some small game, first down, just kind of controlling the game. But yeah, this is scary that they've had this in the bag. Oh yeah, we just need a second half where we can just fucking throw just unreal amount of throws on you, no problem.
And it's confusing. Like, I get they winning games and stuff, but it's not like they're dominating games. Like all their games have been close. The first 2 weeks, Cowboys and then the Chiefs. Like, why don't you unleash this? Like, you're putting so much pressure on your defense and guys to be constantly be on and having to make stops. You can just fucking air it out and what the fuck are we talking about here? It's just bizarre. And I get it. They won last year because of the rushing, but at the end of the day, we saw they won the Super Bowl because of Jalen Hurts passing. So.
Yes. Yeah, you can have a good mixture, maybe. You don't need to just only run the ball. And Saquon still had 18 carries, which is a good amount for a running back these days. Didn't have a good game on the ground at all, and that's what the Rams' game plan was to stop Saquon. They did, but they didn't stop Jalen Hurts, which is tough. And then the Rams too, though, you score 26 points, and then you just don't score for the next. I mean, basically the whole second half. I mean, they scored in the beginning, the first few minutes, and then after that, it's just nothing. So. Rams, as much as I want to give this to the Eagles, and the Eagles awesome, great win, Rams did choke this away enough where, you have 2 field goals blocked. I think they went on it for a 4th down a couple of times for no reason, aggressive play call, and, you score no points in the 4th quarter. That's tough. Not even a field goal, that hurts. I guess the field goal wouldn't even matter. Well, it would have because you would have kneeled the clock out, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're a big boy, it's got to score a touchdown.
What'd you say? What are you saying?
Jordan Davis?
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, I said if you're a big boy, you got to score.
Yeah.
Don't get that chance. very often. I remember, actually, I got yelled at one time in football because I didn't scoop and score, just dove on it. And I'm like, yeah, that might have been my only chance, to be honest.
True. That's tough. But yeah, Jordan Davis took it to the house and hit, what was it, 19 miles per hour almost? 18.5? Fastest ever recorded. That might be the fastest ever run from a guy over 330 pounds.
I think it was.
No, I'm talking history. Like, that's, like, not talking about next-gen stats. No, what I saw was crazy.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it could have been. It literally could have been. I don't know. Because they've been tracking it since 2017, I think, like speed and stuff, and they said he was the fastest guy over 330. So
crazy.
You never know; it could be all time.
Would you ever take a punch from Mike Tyson or get run over by him right now? Full speed, just stand there.
Him.
Okay.
I think Mike Tyson could actually kill me.
Probably. I think he could too.
Get
gored by a bull.
Mike Tyson just a free punch as far as he can.
Yeah, I guess. Not. I don't know. Yeah, it's fair. Okay, fair enough. Either way, Eagles. I ran some good.
I've gotten hit by guys that were 300 pounds before in my life. Like
at 18.
Yeah, but like.
So 18 miles per hour. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm talking. That's a horsepower, brother.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean. The velocity.
Dude, you'd fly. Like that like that sports science video when he was doing the blocking. You'd be that guy just flying.
Yeah. But at least I know what that feels like a little bit, you know?
Sure. Tush push. Said they were going to call it closer. Did not.
No, they don't care.
No.
They don't give a shit, dude. It's like, it's just to appease people, I think. They're like, there's nothing they can do. It's just too close to call. Like, you're like, oh yeah, they're offsides and whatever, but whatever.
No.
You can just keep complaining about it. It's not going to change.
Nope. Anything else from the game?
No, sir.
Okay, we can move over to...
Oh, actually.
Oh.
Puka taunting. What the fuck?
What was it?
He just flexed and like he did like flex and then like pointed forward like at the end zone. They said he was doing it at somebody, but
Classic.
He wasn't.
Classic, dude.
Bring back taunting, dude. Fuck this shit.
Yeah,
you know, I'm a big taunting guy.
You are a big taunting guy.
Love taunting.
If they're gonna let so much stuff happen where you can just do whatever, as long as it's not at a guy, just who cares at that point? Just like, as long as you're not doing obscene gestures, that's fine. Even then, I don't care. Just like fucking stick the ball in some guy's face and start humping him. I don't mind it actually at this point. Like, just do something. I mean, that's what fucking Arch Manning basically did. He didn't get called for anything. He went on top of a guy and just like flexed on him on some bitch shit. Fuck Arch Manning. And then like, they didn't get called for anything. Then it's college.
Playing fucking My Sisters of the Poor. Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't get the whole. Like, what's the like? Who are you protecting and taunting? Really?
Yeah.
Like it's not the fans. It's not the kids. You see kids taunting guy. Like I see videos of kids taunting. Like they'll do it anyway. Like it's just a natural thing. It's not like oh, I saw this guy taunt. Like I'm gonna do that now. No, it just comes. It just comes when you feel like it. So, yeah, I think it's stupid. And we taught people you know that you can get shit on. Like people are gonna try to light you up if you taunt. So like you're risking that. So just let them do it. Who cares?
I think like Micah Parsons got chip blocked in one of the games, and they started pointing at the guy. I forget who chipped him. I think it was Juckins. And he's like pointing at him like, "Let me get you." It's like, all right, dude, relax. So yeah, make that happen. Make that happen for taunting. Just attacking each other. It'd be fun. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah. Need some life in the NFL, you know.
Yeah, have something, dude. I mean, like I said, taunting is not that big of a deal. Like I said, as long as you're not doing anything crazy. I think it has to be respect. I think we talked about this with Tommy, but it has to be a cool play, though. Like, if you're just, like, first down flexing some guy on, like, 1st and 5 or something, I don't care. If it's, like, 3rd and 20 and you get that, yeah. So I want the refs to have the judgment call of, was that worth it?
Yeah. Was this a deserved taunting? I can just imagine a ref running up and be like, looking at the defensive player and be like, clean.
Yeah.
I'm just sad. Just crying.
Yeah, what the fuck,
yeah,
man?
I did get shit on.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, that was a pretty good play. The rest has to think that. Like on some of them, like yeah, that was pretty sweet. Like like I got fucked up.
Yeah, that's part of it too. Like it is also judgment now.
Yes.
I
NFL
hate
rules in
judgment
general
calls
are
like
just
that.
tough, dude. Like, I mean, the couple games I watched was like penalties were just so bad. And like you said last week, like I don't want to challenge penalties. I think that's just gonna slow everything down. It's gonna be a pain. But like some of these men are like even the Bears game, there was like a diving at the knees, and Tom Brady's like, "Oh, it's dangerous." Like, what do you want the guy to do though? Like, if he gets chop blocked and he's falling forward and diving at the quarterback, he has to go for the leg. Like you want him to just like fall on the ground and just not touch him? 'Cause that's the other option is you just don't touch the quarterback at all, which I guess that's what you want.
Or the other option is to turn your body and roll into him, which is gonna break his knees.
Yeah.
Like
So like,
stupid.
and Tom Brady's like, "Well, he's planted." It's like, yeah, but again, like he's falling down into the quarterback already, so it's not like anything. It wasn't like he like was on the ground and launched at him. He was falling, going for the quarterback. The only thing he could do is either not sack him or, like I said, roll and like avoid him. But like, what are you gonna do? Like, they're just telling him not to play.
Yeah, you have to give some accountability to the quarterback and him getting hurt too. Like, especially on that play, it's like you obviously could have seen the guy. Like, it's not like he just came out from your backside and hit you. It was directly in front of him. So like, you couldn't take a step back or like move out of the way. Like, the quarterback has to be able to like do something too. It's stupid, like you said.
Yeah.
It's not gonna change, I know, but yeah, that penalty.
That and like the hitting the quarterback in the head just pissed me off the most. Like just a little tap in the head, like that's a penalty. It's like, dude, that's what are we talking about here? Like, how does this penalty derive to this point? Like, how are we here?
Yeah, well, it pisses me off too. It's like, why are the quarterbacks get all this treatment? I get like they run the show and everything, but like half the time you're taking out people's kneecaps in the fucking open field. Like, if it's a tight end, that's how everybody tackles tight ends, is diving at their knees. That's fine. But if
James Conner got taken like that.
Yeah, when a quarterback gets touched below knee, that's 15 yards. Like,
I mean, James Conner got his leg exploded backwards. No, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's made the NFL worse a little bit, I think, honestly.
It has.
But
watching old NFL highlights, oh fuck.
And can anyone even show me the studies that the quarterback injuries are lessened? Because there's a lot of quarterbacks are hurt right now. So I don't remember. I mean, obviously I was a kid, so I probably just didn't realize it. But like, I don't remember quarterbacks just being hurt constantly all the time before. Like, I don't think the issue's been solved in any stretch of the imagination. So just go back and just have fun. Who cares, dude? If Caleb Williams gets his legs taken out,
sucks, dude. Be a better quarterback. I mean, Brady did. You figured it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, moving over to Jets at Buccaneers. This game ended up being actually a good one. Was this one of your locker games?
Nope.
No. Well, Bucs win. I don't know. I mean, Tyrod Taylor looked solid. Baker's just that boy. I don't know. Baker's that boy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Bucs winning by a lot, and then
the Jets had a 21-point fourth quarter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I looked at the score and I'm like, Bucs dominated. I was like, because we had the conversation where you said that the Bucs were gonna dominate, and I'm like, this game will be closer than you think. Remember? We had that whole conversation, and I'm like, Jimmy was right. And I looked at the score, I'm like, I was right.
Yeah, and one of the, like I said, last second field goal to win the game. So like, they were losing until that last second field goal. So, I mean, I don't know. Tough for the Buccaneers, I feel like, to make it this close, but a win's a win.
Yeah.
It's NFL.
No, for sure.
Every game's hard.
Like you said, they're missing 3 offensive linemen, and I mean, it's tough to run an offense when you have basically an entire backup O-line. Like, thinking about the Bears game, we get a good O-line to start with, let alone just put in their backups, you know?
Yeah. And also, like, I think Mike Evans got hurt halfway through the game. I don't know if he played the whole game. So, yeah, you're basically missing 5 starters in the offense, 4 starters in the offense, and you still pretty much dominated most of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But good for Tyrod Taylor. I mean, is Tyrod Taylor back? No, probably not.
How old is he?
So,
he's gotta be like 40 now, dude.
40? You think
how long
him and Aaron Rodgers in the same draft class?
Could be. No, he's
36.
36.
Yeah, there you go. Good call. He's older. Yeah, I don't think he's. I mean, he's a solid backup. This is what you want, right? Like if they would have won this game, great, and they did. 0-3. Jets are done.
Yeah, Judge of the Jets. At least you saw Aaron Glenn getting hyped. I think I want to like get a kickoff return, a punt return, or something. He's getting super hyped. Also, did you see Todd Bowles after the game?
I think
some weird comments.
I think I did. Yeah.
One of them, they asked him about like the kickoff return. He's like, "What were you thinking in that moment?" He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That's what he said. It's like, yeah, I guess you probably were thinking that.
yeah, that's fair.
Be honest, but
candid response.
Yeah, that's not the one I was wanted to mention. I'm sure you saw the other one. They asked him about like a moment he had with one of his players, Payne Durham, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, people don't know the relationship me and Payne have. We're secret lovers." And he just said it with like a stone face too. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That's an HR violation. You know your players and you are having sex. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I get it's a joke, but like, Jesus. Like, imagine your boss said that. Like,
yeah.
You should be fired. That's crazy.
If you're that guy, you're in the locker room, like getting like unpacking, like getting under, like just getting tape off, and you just hear like, what did you just say? So, yeah, me and him are like, huh? Everyone just looks at you like, what the fuck, dude? You're just like, whoa. I'd be fuming, dude. I'd run to HR immediately, like, I swear this isn't real. Like, you have to take. Everyone's probably clowning you now, dude.
Yeah, it was so funny though. Like, I can't believe you said that. Especially like Todd Bowles, who just I don't know if I've ever seen him joke before.
He has joke now.
So that was weird. Definitely a little weird.
My lover. Yeah, I don't know. So hot seat Todd Bowles, HR violation. Watch out. Anyways, Buccaneers.
They're Kate Oden because Payne Durham might be taking your job. It sounds like.
Yeah, you're getting some favoritism if you're him.
Yeah. All right, let's blitz through some of these last games.
I called it, baby. Raiders at Commanders. I said if Marcus Mariota starts this game, he will be dominant, and he looks pretty good. He looks solid. He ran the offense well. I mean, obviously didn't blow the doors off it. Jeremy McNichols, just awesome. And so, but Mariota did it on the ground, 40 yards, touchdown, 200 yards in the air, touchdown. Jaden Daniels, hot seat. Discuss.
I agree. Mariota better.
He is.
They looked really good when Mariota's been in the last 2 years. So, I mean, I said this about Burrow last week, though, where I'm like, when the guy comes in and the offense sucks or is awesome still, like, how good is Burrow? But it's tough to say, obviously.
No.
It's just weird shit happens in the NFL. I mean, it's cool that Mariota can just come in and be good. Like, obviously he's been shitting on his career because all the hype that he had and, whatever. Don't need to go into his career or anything. But, no, it's awesome for him, awesome for Commanders that they're able to kind of keep it rolling. But yeah, Raiders get the Bears next week. Good for the Bears.
As long as they can guard Trey Tucker. Who the fuck's Trey Tucker? Where'd Trey Tucker come from?
Trey Tucker, he's been around a couple of years. I think his third year, maybe. He's just a deep ball guy, He's actually, I feel like he definitely an underrated guy. I feel like he had way more yards than you would have expect for a guy you've never heard of last year. I don't know his stats. I could be making that up, but I'm going to say he had at least 400 yards last year.
Not bad. I mean, he went 145 this game on 3 touchdowns. Unreal game for him.
Yeah.
Stats.
He's an interesting cat. I don't know much about him, but hey.
We're not a Trey Tucker pod.
I know he's on one of my dynasty team benches.
Tough.
You think I'm starting Trey Tucker?
Why not? You should have. Should have started him. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, the Commanders can just plug and play. Mariota's great. Again, he's not going to be the answer. I think you still need Jaden Daniels as your guy. But the fact that you can give him some rest and he doesn't have to feel like that's kind of the RG3 thing was, hey, we don't have, they had Kirk Cousins, which was funny enough, but like we don't have anyone. RG3, get your ass back out there, and then he tears his ACL again and again, and isn't the same. So the fact that you can rest Jaden Daniels, even if his knee is kind of screwed up and maybe needs 2, 3, 4 weeks, fine. We're gonna win half those games. We have Mariota. We're good. So it's great for them.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, you mentioned Jerry McNichols. I still want him to establish a better run game. I think he had like a big run, which kind of inflated some of his stats.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everyone's hyping up fucking Bill Krosky Merritt in the offseason. He's doesn't done anything.
It's trash.
Yeah, people were even hyping him up after the first game where he had like a 40-yard run because the edge just like blitzed way too hard. He just ran right past him. It was like,
yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess on the Raiders end though, like I said, their offensive line not very good. I don't know why they're not starting Jackson Powers Johnson. Dude's a center. They're like, oh, they played him at guard a little bit last year. He sucked at guard. They're like, all right, put him at center. Good at center. They come in new offense coordinator. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to guard for you, and then don't play him. Like, dude, what the fuck are we talking about? So that's annoying. And then I saw something today that was, I've never seen this before. I know it's only 3 games in, but Ashton Genty,
our guy,
yards after contact. 101% of his yards come after contact so far in his career. Yeah, 101.
What's that mean? How can 101%?
That means he has more yards after contact than he has total yards because he's getting hit in backfield often.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I wonder how many carries he has that are positive yards that are not before contact.
Right.
Like, I mean, not many.
I saw that. I was bewildered. DeAndre Swift was like top 3 of least percentage after contact, which makes sense. But Jahmyr Gibbs was an outlier. I guess because he just dominated the Bears without them touching him, but like he was only at like 31% after contact. Everyone else was at like 60, like and over.
Yeah.
He was at 31. I was like, this is bullshit, dude.
Yeah, dude, fuck them. That's tough for Ashton Genty though. I mean, I was gonna say like Genty hasn't looked great, but yeah, the offensive line is really bad. Really, really bad.
Yeah. Is Bauer still hurt? He hasn't been mentioned, really.
He played today. He had 4 catches, but, like, he's still not – I think he's wearing a knee brace still. Like, he's not healthy, so I don't know. Again, he's one of those guys where you want to rest him, but if you rest him, you're chucking up to Trey Tucker. Like, that's your offense now? I don't know. Like, Genty can't do shit. Yeah. I mean, you have what's his name is okay, Jacoby Myers, but, like, ugh. Still don't have a team. It's tough. Pete Carroll came back out of retirement for this. Ugh.
Retirement.
Well, I guess what we can call him, freaking firing.
Yeah,
he should be retired. He's 80.
Yeah, he should be. I'm not denying that he should be. I'm just saying he didn't retire. They fucking forced him out.
If your grandpa gets fired at 75, you're like, that man retired. You don't split hairs, dude.
Yeah, I'll say it, but I'm not. I don't know Pete Carroll. I'm defending Pete Carroll. They forced him out when he still wanted to go, dude. A legendary coach. But I guess that happens with the Patriots too. So now what's happening with Bill?
Those are the fucking sideline game pep talks from Jordan, dude. That's crazy.
They're so bad too.
Yeah, they're not good. That's tough. It takes a little bit to establish. You need 4 years. Okay, moving over to upset of the week: Packers at Browns. Joey Flacco. I don't know if it's him. What? I don't know. Is Joe Flacco? Bad. Not good. Not a good quarterback.
No, he's not very good. I expected more from him this year, but hey, they won the game.
Jordan Love also not a good quarterback.
I want to rewind the tape. This game happened how I said, but kind of not that I predicted them to win, but I said Browns have a great run D. They dominated the run. They're gonna try to make Jordan Love throw over the top. Jordan Love didn't do it, and they lost. He threw 1 pass over 10 yards past the line of scrimmage in the entire game. And they scored 10 points. Like, the Browns defense set him up exactly how they should have and how you expect him to, and they just didn't answer. That's really all it was. I mean, Jordan Love's he's not an elite quarterback. He's good. He's just not that guy.
We mentioned it. He's good because people are open. And again, that's part of football, sure, but like when you're forced to make the good throws, the throws that are what premier quarterbacks make, he doesn't live up to that. If there's a
Yeah.
tight window or something where it's like a big timing play, he's not good at it. He's just not. Like if the guy's open down the middle, he'll hit him. He's accurate, but like it seems like if it's a close window, he's not accurate. I mean, he threw some dirty picks that are bad.
I was gonna say, show me three. I can't say one because I'm sure there'll be one or two. I was gonna say, show me three throws in Jordan Love's career like that where the receiver did make like a great play to get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're like, holy shit, that was a good play. Like I can't think of any. Like
The only one I think was the one corner, but I think that was a receiver making the play where they kind of just like boom. But it was like I forget it's Romeo Dubs. I don't know, but either way, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, that was a great throw. Yeah, for sure. But he also did make a great catch too.
Yeah.
That was the guy that just got hurt, Jane Reed.
Yeah. So like that's the only one I can think. But again, like, is there any ones where he's like you said, you see the Justin Herbert ones where they're not even that great with plays, but there's like windows this tight and he's just sniping him. And again, I'm not the biggest Justin Herbert guy historically, but like those are the things you see from these great quarterbacks. And Caleb, but you see it sometimes where he just hits things where it's like, oh wow, okay, that's that. Like the ones on the sideline. You don't see it from Jordan Love, dude. Like guys are open, he'll hit the play. He'll have great stats, but like you said, when you make him, oh my phone just fell on me. When you make him do something like that, he can't. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's just like an over. I don't want to say overhyped because he's not even really that hyped too much. But I was gonna say like an overhyped game manager, where like a Barack parody, like like these guys are good, but like I don't.
Like Mac Jones can win for you too.
Right, like Malik Willis can win for him. They bring in Malik Willis and he's fucking good.
Yeah.
So like it's the same thing, And Malik Willis was terrible on the Titans. So
the Shanahan tree just looking for a quarterback to save them. Like, please give me a fucking great quarterback. They can't find it.
Yeah, and honestly, it might even be part of their fault. Like you make it so easy that like they don't develop until like great. Like they'll be good, but like there's a certain amount that you need to be pressured. Pressure makes diamond, Like, you don't have to have you don't have to have like that pressure that maybe they don't get to that level. Just, I mean, that's such a crazy thing to just say as a blanket statement, But part of it could be true, like
yeah. I mean, you see the adversity that Jalen Hurts goes through week in, week out. It's like, and like, and he can fight through it. He knows how to win games, whether it's the easy way or the hard way, and like. That's what happens. Like you said, I mean, Mahomes. How bad has Mahomes looked the last few years, like you said, and how many games have they won? All of them. Like, they win almost every game. And same Josh Allen, like, they do it different ways. It's like, and Josh Allen still needs to find that a little bit where, like, some games they can't finish it. So, yeah, I think Jordan Love, and I don't know. I mean, he's not good. Like, he's not great. He's solid. He's okay. He's going to be a top 15, top 20 guy probably, but that's my ceiling for him.
Yeah. At the end of the day, though,
it's one loss.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Packers. They're still gonna be a very good team. Their defense obviously still elite. So their offense is gonna be good. Josh Jacobs, unfortunate for him, didn't get his touchdown this week. I don't know if you're aware, but he was like on like a giant streak of touchdowns. I think it was like 13 games in a row or something like that. Yeah, and I think he was like 2 or 3 games away from the record of like most games in a row with a touchdown. So sucks.
Yeah,
but like. I don't know, man.
At least we didn't pick him for our parlay in that loss. That'd been hilarious, actually.
Yeah,
I was parlay fucking blows.
Yeah, and I didn't, but because they were on Thursday night, so I didn't. That's why I knew the stat, but I was like, I can't pick that anyway. But yeah, let's move on to a team you just mentioned. Oh well, you mentioned their quarterback.
Yeah. Broncos at Chargers.
At Chargers. Chargers ended up taking this one. Pretty close game. I think this was. Honestly, the differentiator here might have been the quarterback. Like, I think this is a game you want to see Bo Nix close out. They get a few opportunities to make that play. You just didn't. Like, missed a few throws at the end. Justin Herbert made some great throws during the game. And, hey, like, shout out Chargers. 3 straight division games, 3 straight division wins. They're on top. I mean, they're not cruising, but that's an amazing start.
Yeah.
Like we say, you split your division in half. I feel like a lot of fans do that. You already hit that. So, like, even if you lose the rest of the game, it's kind of what you expected almost.
Mm-hmm. And you still get to play the Raiders again, so it's probably a win. But like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So I was thinking this game was you said the quarterback makes a difference and the kicker makes a difference. I mean, I don't think the Broncos kicker was bad. I didn't really see the stats, but like having Cameron Dicker is just such like, and same with like Brandon Aubrey. It's just like such a nice thing to have, such a nice luxury. I mean, they get the game-winning field goal with Dicker, which is nice, but like just having that guy where it's like, okay, we need to get 43 yards. It's pretty much a chip shot, but still, like you didn't even need that. You could have just said, okay, we need you know to get to the 50, and you're like, okay, I feel solid about our chances here, which is just such a nice luxury.
Yeah. I don't know why this came to my head. Is the kicker position just the most random position in all of sports of like who's good? Like you have Brandon Aubrey who didn't play in college. He goes to Notre Dame and plays soccer, and
Hmm.
then it's like you know what? Like they said in the broadcast last week, his wife's just like you could do that. Like
Yeah.
come on. And then he's the best kicker in the league. Cameron Dicker can't get a job. He's like biking to workouts and shit to like try to get anything.
Hmm.
Finally gets signed, gets cut, gets signed again. I think he gets cut another time. Gets signed, and then like you mentioned the other day, he's now the most accurate kicker in NFL history. And then you have these guys like Jake Moody, Roberto Aguayo, dominant kickers in college, and they suck in the NFL. Like, what are you talking about? Like, do you just pick a guy off the streets and that's how you pick a kicker? Like, is that the strategy? I
Yeah.
don't know,
The worst
man.
thing is like, yeah, you said there's no body type. Like Brandon Aubrey's 6'3", and then Matt Prater is off the streets. He's like 5'2". Like, he's not that tall, but he's like 5'5", 5'6", 5'7". Like, so, but like he's just a tiny guy. So like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the magic thing is, but when you have one, it's the best thing you can have for a football team because it's not something. I mean, it's guaranteed points, and it's not something you have to
Yeah,
pay a ton for. You saw how nice it was. The Ravens had Justin Tucker all those years. They didn't really capitalize on it, but it's still just like, let's get to the 50. Like, and we have a chance for a field goal somehow. Like, basically the 45, and you're there.
yeah.
Crazy.
And I was thinking about that, like with the new kickoff rules, because the Bears were playing Dallas yesterday. I'm like, Dallas needs to get like 18 yards on offense to score every drive.
Yeah.
Like, that's like that's crazy to think about. Like it's like legit like you could hit that.
Well, that's
It
what I was
should be.
thinking when because the Cowboys got the ball. It was like the fourth quarter. They were down three scores. They were down 17 still, and I was like, if you get like a first down, do you just go for the field goal right away and then hope you get those onside kicks? I was thinking that. Obviously, I have Brandon
I
Aubrey on my fantasy, but I was like, why wouldn't you try that? Because then like, okay, we need two touchdowns instead. But
yeah.
at the same time, I guess then you could be like, okay, we just need 10 yards on the last play of the game to get the field goal. But either way, I was like, well, you might try it right away.
Yeah. No, for sure. And of course the Bears have a guy that can't kick 50.
No, dude. Then you get to the 30 for him to even have a chance.
Yeah, it's so bad.
That's
That's like
tough.
how many points does that like take off the
We
board
talked
like
about
in a
last year.
season?
So
Yeah,
many, dude. I mean,
like at least like at least 5 times that's
yeah, I'd say
no
15,
difference at
15 to 20
minimum.
points.
At
Yes.
minimum.
At least the attempt. Again, like there's some where it's like you said, even halftime, or like you have 20 seconds left. We're just going to need the ball out instead of like you said, to get 18 yards. You can get 20 yards and spike it in 20 seconds. Easy.
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
the fact that you can't even run those plays because you have something like that is tough.
yeah,
But
absolutely. Uh,
the Broncos in trouble. I was going to ask that. Sorry. You guys go ahead with your thought.
no, I just think they played good teams. Like, it's I don't know, like because you're playing each other, like you're kind of like a circular reasoning kind of thing. But obviously the Colts look awesome. The Chargers look awesome. I mean, they might. I think they barely lost both of them, so it's
Yeah.
not like they probably should have beat the Colts. So I don't think they're in trouble. I think they're fine. I think their one problem might be Bo Nix, honestly. Like he doesn't look nearly as good as he did the last year. So um, that's really all I have to say for them. But for the Charger side, Najee towards ACL.
Oh yeah, it's tough.
Did you see the play though? It was
Yeah, dude, Justin Herbert's a psycho.
yeah. So whoever didn't see it, basically, it's probably like a play action. I'm
I think
assuming,
so.
and yeah, Justin Herbert grabs it, turns backwards. Najee just on the ground. He just hops over him and just rips one for a first down. You're like, just
Right over
didn't
his dead
face him at
body.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what you were saying. We're talking about the dive at the knees. Like, what do you do? Just roll around, like, just avoid him? I was like, yeah, that's what Justin Herbert did. He saw Najee at the feet. He said, it's okay. I'll throw around him. Yeah, tough for your Najee. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, again, it's going to open up. I mean, Amari Hampton looked awesome after that. Somehow, again, I don't know how because Amari Hampton had a ton of carries already. He was the running back one, so I don't know if it was just the pressure of Najee holding him down. But I mean, that's the one thing that offense is missing is just a solid, dominant run game, which is what they kind of had last year with J.K. Dobbins at times. If you can get that, this team is the best in the division, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely look like it. So,
They
I
beat
mean,
their
they literally
team.
just beat all the teams. Yeah. So, how could you argue against that?
I want to keep saying Chiefs, but it's like, yeah, you're just waiting for the Chiefs to figure it out.
Chiefs. We'll get into them we can get into them now if you really want.
Yeah,
to.
I don't. Yeah, we can. Yeah, skip to them. Let's go to them, and we can. Yeah, our games don't really care for that much.
Yeah. So Chiefs at the Giants. This was a close game, really closer game than I expected. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Yeah, Giants honestly should have won. I feel like this. Like,
I mean,
they had like a thing at the end where Mahomes like threw it backwards, and then like they should have recovered it. And then Mahomes came and stripped it from the guy like at the last second. That probably would have got him at least a touchdown, or not at least a touchdown, but could have got him a touchdown. You know, that changed the game. So they legitimately probably should have beat the Chiefs this week, which is.
Yeah, I mean the one big play the Chiefs had was on a pass interference, really, and like that was a bullshit pass interference that like the defenseman. I hate that pass interference call, but like it is by the letter of the law. But either way, a good cornerback doesn't give that up, you know. So like, like again, they just shot themselves in the foot. And then you have Russell Wilson just playing ass. Like he played so good last week. We give him his flowers. I admitted I was wrong. He's actually good. You said yeah, you know he's great. And then he looks awful, man. You said he was great last week. Well, he was great last week. You said he still got the juice, though. You said he still got the juice. And bring back the juice.
Great in my mouth.
You said Russell Wilson, future Hall of Famer, which might be true.
I might have said he played awesome, but yeah. But yeah, no, he's not good. I mean, the Chiefs, basically they looked at last game and they're like, what does Russell Wilson do? He can throw the ball deep. And they're like, all right, let's just not let that happen. Let's just cover deep. And he's like, you know what? I'm still going to throw it. He gets picked. You're like, God damn it, Russ.
Yeah. He's like, Malik Neighbors, I can't hit you, brother.
No. And again, it's like, it's tough because he did play bad, but the offensive line is also so bad. Like, there was like at least 4 times I was watching that game where he was about to launch one and he gets hit at the last second. So it like just flutters or goes like 20 yards. And you're like I would have liked to see it, how that turned out, but the offensive line doesn't let it happen. So, how many big plays were taken off? Like, it's I don't want to say impossible to say, but hard to say. I'm not gonna do the research on that. You know, I'm not gonna go rewatch this game, but yeah, their offensive line is so bad. I don't think changing the quarterback is gonna fix their issues.
No, I think it's gonna hurt. Like, I think I was watching ESPN, and they're like, oh yeah, when Jackson Dart came in, he was electric. He didn't do shit. He had a rush for 3 yards and then hand the ball off. Cool, that's electric. Like, it might be electric because the crowd got like pumped, but like, again, if you're gonna put this guy in a situation where he's getting smoked right away, like at least get yourself the easier part of the schedule. Let some opponents, because I mean, I think the schedule they have is pretty intense. It's like then you can kind of, I mean, they had Washington, Dallas, is probably the easier games, but then they have Chargers. Then you have the Saints, who's good, but like you're not gonna go start for the not Chargers. Then you got Saints, and you got Eagles, Denver, Eagles. That's tough 3 games. So like, and then you guys a little bit easier. San Francisco, solid defense, not great, but then Frisco, Bears, Green Bay. Like those are the games where okay, maybe we'll put you in there. And then Detroit, New England, Washington. That's the real time. But they have a hard schedule for terms of defense. They play some good defenses. So again, you just take your time. Like Russ isn't the guy, you know that. Jackson Dart is, and people like Jackson Dart, but like, I don't know. Just keep rolling Cam Scatterboo out. Give me Cam Scatterboo. Give me Jackson Dart in a few weeks.
Scatterboo's not even good, but he's so electric.
He's just a bowling ball, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah. He's like Kyle Monunga on steroids, basically.
Yeah. Everyone, you see him get in there like, oh, there's Scatterboo, and just fucking bowls people over. I mean, he had 10 carries for 60 yards. It's pretty impressive, but...
Yeah, his touchdown night was nice.
Yeah.
Like 15 yards or so. But, yeah, I don't know. what, let's go to the Chiefs. Like, come on,
enough of the
Chiefs.
Giants.
We're playing the Giants, man. Like, something's about the Cowboys, and the Cowboys got destroyed by the Bears this week, and then you almost lose to the Giants with the Bears destroyed the Chiefs. Like, I doubt it, but
No.
like you're on that level. Like, what are they? Are they 0-3?
No,
No,
we're
they
1
won
2.
this game.
Yeah, should be. No, they're 1 2.
They should be 0-3.
Yeah.
Like, that's terrible, man. I know they play good teams: Chargers, Eagles, Giants.
It's the same thing though. It's like their run game just doesn't exist, and I don't know if Mahomes is. I wouldn't say washed. I'm never gonna say Mahomes is washed, but like he doesn't really have weapons. I should say, really. I mean, Tyquan Thornton is number one. Tough. Like when you have no run game. I mean, I don't know why Isaiah Pacheco's still splitting carries with Kareem Hunt. Like Kareem Hunt was picked off the streets last year for fun, and he's getting 10 carries a game and averaging 3.4 yards. It's not like he's good. So like.
Yeah.
I don't know why is Pacheco dead? Is he not in existence anymore? Like he looked fine at times. I mean, he still averaged 4.5 yards a carry this game, so like he's got something left. I don't know. You need a run game to help Mahomes at this point because their guys are coming back soon, sure, but either way, like this is tough. And the defense is fine. They're solid. Like I mean, they played good this game, and I think they're a solid defense. But the offense needs to do more than this against the Giants.
100%. And if you're Patrick fucking Mahomes, like
True.
You have that moniker, you have that all those expectations on you. Like you're one of the guys that has to do it without the guys. Like you know what I mean? And he just hasn't been able to get it done. Like obviously they won, but like he just hasn't done it. Like even last year, like without the guys, it didn't look good. And it's not even like even it's just accuracy. I feel like isn't as good. Like I'm watching the games and it's just like even like the one I mentioned earlier where he threw the fumble, like they fumbled. That's because Mahomes threw into the ground backwards. So it's like, what are you doing? like that's a terrible play. If anybody else did that and like the other team recovered, it'd be fucking blasted everywhere.
If Caleb Williams did that.
Yeah, exactly. And shout out to him. Hey, he went and got it. He went and stripped the ball and got the ball back. But, like, you're not expecting Mahomes to make that kind of dumb play. And
no.
he has been. So, he's need to play better. Like, the whole team needs to play better. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned weapons, but like you said, like, I mean, the Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady's, they didn't have weapons all the time. They had Devontae Adams, sure, but it's a second-round pick. Like, he made him great, and Devontae Adams is great. But, like, yeah, like, Brady was playing with, like, just random bunch of white guys. Like, what are we doing? Like, and again, you can say it's unfair to compare him to Brady, but you can't because that's who they compare him to. He is Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback of all time, people say. So, like, if you're that, you have that notion and you're that person, you need to figure out without your weapons. Like, is Rashee Rice the missing piece of this offense? I can't imagine. Like, like maybe a little bit will help, but I don't know. But he's not like he's not gonna come in like the great. Maybe he will. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say like he's not the missing piece. It still needs to be Mahomes figuring shit out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, we'll see. It's the Chiefs. I know that they're gonna make the playoffs and win games in the playoffs and yada yada yada. So we say all this now, but if they don't fix the problems, they're not doing what they have been doing in previous years. So enough about this game. A couple games we just skipped over. We can just talk about real quick. Saints and Seahawks. There's the Saints we expected.
Yeah, Saints are back.
We found them. Yeah. Terrible. They got dominated. I feel like on every facet of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was start to finish. I mean, not even finished because like the Seahawks just gave up. But like, yeah, the first half was fucking insane. It was the biggest lead for the Seahawks in their like history or something at halftime. Yeah. I mean, Ken Walker dominated. Like you said, every JSN was electric. Sam Darnold looked great for basically a half. Like, everyone looked fine.
Punt return touchdown. Mm-hmm. Like, defense obviously did really good. So, Saints. They're the Saints. I mean, they've outperformed what they should have. So I think this is maybe just come back to reality a little bit kind of game. Which reality is not that bad, but I don't think they're a competitive team with the top teams for sure.
No.
And yeah, that's really all I have to say about that game.
I was gonna say the one thing that I know Spencer Rattler did have 39 throw. How does Alvin Kamara have 18 carries? You're down 39-6 at half. Like, I'm an Alvin Kamara fan, and I think he's great. He's probably the best part. He's the only part of the offense really besides him and Chris Olave. And it's like, why do you have 18 carries? You're down a million. Why aren't you throwing the ball?
Yeah, I wonder if they trade him.
Maybe.
I doubt it because I feel like running backs. Everyone always talks about running backs getting traded, and they never do. Besides Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's like the best of the best of the time. So like, made sense. I don't know where he'd go.
I think they just extended him too for some reason, like in the offseason, stupidly. Mm-hmm. But anyway, if you don't got more on this game, I don't know why they run Kamara so much.
That's
it's
it.
Just what it is. But Cardinals at 49ers, I have no idea what happened in this game. Didn't watch a lick of it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I mean, so 49ers had a game walk-off field goal. It was a day of kickers. It was either you got your kick blocked and you lost or a field goal. So game-winning field goal. That's what I was saying, like how Kyle Shanahan, like, I can't imagine what was going through his head if they missed this kick. Again, who shoulda, woulda, coulda, but like, you just let go of Jake Moody. Yeah, I think he missed a couple. I think he missed his first kick last week, right, or something like that. And then, but he gets this one, Eddie Money.
Yeah.
35 yards.
Especially after your team, it was tied, and then your team got a safety, and you're like, you gotta be like,
yeah,
come on, man. That would have been a tragic loss, but no, Mac Jones ran that offense to get him in position. Like they weren't. It wasn't like a gimme easy drive. He got him down there with like no time left. So huge for him. And then a couple big injuries in this game. Already mentioned James Conner, ankle exploded, but an ankle for an ACL. That's what they all say. You know.
Yeah.
Nick Bosa officially torn ACL out for the year. That really sucks for the 49ers, who were 3-0. 3-0 49ers after all this shit that's been going on, all these injuries. I know they played some worse teams, but 3-0 is 3-0, man. Especially backup quarterback, basically no receivers for multiple games. That's impressive.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Kyle Shanahan did to like deserve this many injuries in his coaching tenure. Because like, I've never seen a team this injured superstar wise, and like,
yeah, I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense. Like it's their best play. It's never like, oh, that guy's a little hurt. It's just it's everyone. Brandon Ayuk. It's Purdy. It's McCaffrey. It's Kittle. It's Trent Williams. It's now Nick Bosa or Fred. Like it's crazy. Like I just lose guys over and over again. I don't know how this team, and they're big injuries too. It's not like little stuff where it's like, oh, it's like the White Sox. Oh, is it the trainers? Like this is like this shit's it's bad. So I don't know. And then like you said, the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison needs to figure shit out.
Dude, imagine if the Bears kept Fields and took Harrison. Well, all those people wanted them to do. So bad. That would be so bad.
Yeah, that'd be tough, dude. Yeah, that's bad. Marvin Harrison was like crying, I think, after the game. Like he looked sad. I would be too. He's missing fucking.
I'd be too. If I'm the GM and I drafted you, like, are you kidding me? This is what I got. Like legitimately, you're drafting a receiver. What did he go like fourth or something?
3. Yeah, I don't even know. So top 5 for sure. I mean, I think Neighbors was 5, wasn't he? Or maybe just number 5. I don't know.
Yeah. So. Like, what the fuck? like that should be almost like a gimme position that high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could have had Neighbors
that's like
too.
Julio
That's
Jones.
Part.
Yeah, you could fucking Rome. Yeah.
Like, that's tough, man. I don't know what his problem is. I really don't. But he's not that guy yet. If he will be, that's cool. But it doesn't look like it.
I mean, he had 1 catch, right? I think. And dropped 2 wide open catches. Oh no, he had 3 catches. He had 3 catches, but he dropped 2 easy ones.
Yeah, terrible.
It was like
terrible.
Boom, no one near him. Like no one, like he probably had a touchdown. I think he should turn around and catch it, or catch it, turn around, run. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like the Cardinals, like I said, they got the safety, which is huge, and they had a chance to put the game away. They just needed a first down, or maybe 2 first downs, and they couldn't get it, which is like sad. Again, I don't know. I mean, Kyler Murray ran well, Trey Benson runs well, and then they just run some dumb fucking plays, and they leave too much time on the clock, and stuff like that happens. Classic Cardinals.
Sorry, this is completely random, not anything that you're talking about.
I don't have much more.
I want to apologize earlier for saying Rome drop a touchdown. I've just remembered that was the wobbliest ball of all time. He got to him and the ball was fucking sideways. You couldn't catch it. I get why you dropped the ball.
Gotta catch that ball. Gotta catch the ball regardless.
No, you do, but like that was the wobbliest ball I've ever seen. So for an accurate ball, I mean, like
Yeah, to like throw it just wobbly on target's tough, hard.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if 49ers, if they can continue winning. Like, I don't want to say doubt it. But with all these injuries piling up, it's hard to continue just to keep doing it. So,
we'll Jacksonville, you probably win. Rams, you probably lose, and then who knows? I'm not gonna pick their games for them, but I don't know. Like, and then Purdy's back, but it's not the issue. Is Mac Jones? Like, Mac Jones looked fine. Like, it wasn't great, but like, he's doing the offense he has to do. I mean, Kyle Shanahan has exactly wants, so like, just give the ball to McCaffrey.
Yeah, obviously Kittle's huge. So once he comes back, I think he just transforms the offense a lot. Mm-hmm. But we'll see. Bears play him later in the year, so hopefully they don't recover too fast.
Yeah, Nick Bosa's out.
That's true. That's
guaranteed.
True. Huge for Braxton Jones.
Yeah, Braxton Jones. Mark that one off. He's probably got a list of all the DNs he has to face. He's like, fuck, dude. Had to add Micah late.
Yeah, that's an extra $1 million next year for him because he didn't have to go against Bosa.
probably going to the Steelers.
Yeah.
Braxton Jones looks like a Steeler. Every lineman's just a Steeler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw one of our old linemen on a team. I forget who it was. I was like, oh shit, that guy still plays. Fuck.
Roy Robertson Harris.
No, it was like one of the old linemen. I forgot because we had. Who's our old tackles? Who's the one that did go to the Steelers?
Oh, James Daniels on the.
Yeah, it wasn't James Daniels.
Miami. Oh.
Yeah, something like that. I don't even know. I'll figure it out. I won't figure it out during this pod, but. Try to find.
Wait.
Oh my God, no! They were playing.
I don't know.
Just help me.
Jermaine Ifedi?
It might have been Jermaine Ifedi, actually, yeah.
I know he's been starting. I don't remember for what team.
Dude, I don't know. Sorry, this is off topic currently.
Sorry, I think we're done. I think that was the last game. So
yeah, and then we have the Ravens Lions tonight, so that should be a good one. Excited for that game. Go Lamar.
Go Lamar, baby.
All right, well, thanks, guys, for joining us. Got anything else, Alex? No?
I just wanted to say Illinois sucks. They got railed this weekend.
Yeah. We'll talk about them next episode. Talk about the college.
Also, Cubs in the playoffs.
First, should mention the Cubs. We didn't talk about Rizzo retiring, and we didn't talk about the Cubs clinching the playoffs, which both happened last week. Yeah, exciting. I mean, the Cubs made the playoffs and just been terrible since, so I'm excited to see what if that changes. Still need to clinch the top spot in the wild card, which they haven't, so does matter for home field a little bit. I don't know if the first round how it matters for home field. I don't know if it's just record wise or seeding wise. Either way, fucking win some games. Don't get swept by the Reds in 4. That's tough.
Yeah. White Sox have been on a losing streak too, but no one cares.
Rockies avoided the worst losing streak of all time, or losing season of all time.
The Sox were like on pace, kind of to not lose 100 games, and then they just went on like a 8-game losing streak. Like damn it. Oh well. Next year maybe.
It's all about progress. They weren't the worst team in MLB. That's all that matters.
True. I think they won like 20 more games than they did last year already.
That's crazy. So, really?
Yeah. I mean, they were the worst team ever.
That's fair.
Okay, not 20, but they could get up to 20-ish, I think.
I mean, they need 2 more losses for 100. Do you think they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-1? Yankees and Nationals?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, dude, they got it, dude. They've been playing so good. Anyway, we're done. Fuck this Sox talk.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next episode.
Bye-bye.